is coming my way. Wherever I go, hard luck is there to stay. Good luck never stays a day. Bad luck's always coming my way.
For today's Grimm adventure, we find ourselves once again in downtown Los Angeles, visiting a place known as the Row DT LA. Today we're going to be visiting a filming location to the movie Men in Black Part 3. Now I know what you're going to say. You're wrong, Michael. The entire series was all filmed in New York, and you know what? You're right. And wrong at the same exact time. There were scenes that were filmed here in Los Angeles, and today I'm going to prove it to you. What you're looking at right now is the main shopping artery here at Row, downtown Los Angeles. And in this scene, right after the opening credits where it says Men in Black 3, we get Tommy Lee Jones's character, Agent K, introducing Will Smith's character, Agent J, and the neuralizer. From right about here, right behind them, is the spaceship. It's that circular bronze spaceship right in the middle of these two buildings.
Good afternoon. Please give your attention to my associate, Agent J. He's going to demonstrate an electro-biomechanical neural transmitting zero synapse repositioner. We call it the neuralizer.
We get a real quick shot of the crowd that they're talking to as the camera turns and faces down this way.
Neural transmitting
it's real quick.
Synapse repositioner.
Thank you, Agent K. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here. Okay, you know how you're on an airplane and the flight attendant asks you to turn your cell phone off? And you like, I ain't turning my cell phone off. That don't have nothing to do with no damn airplane. Well, this is what we get. That's what happens. It gets up there, bounces around on the satellites, and blam, turn your damn cell phone off. Now you're gonna drive off a cliff tonight because your GPS don't work.
After Agent J neuralizes the crowd, he tells them this is what happens when you don't turn your cell phone off when you're on an airplane. And as he walks away, you start to see some of the more details about this place. For instance, the building that you're looking at right now, pay close attention to the windows. These ones are a lot more older than the ones that are down here on this end. Now this is important because when you watch this scene, look at it again. The building on the left-hand side, there's no windows. That's because they're all added afterwards.
Good afternoon. Please give your attention to my associate, Agent J.
Thank you, Agent K. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here.
I only point this out because whenever I first got here, I was walking around the complex trying to find the exact spot and nothing was lining up. And then I realized that the windows themselves were brand new. So it pays to pay close attention to the smaller details. And here's another little detail to help pinpoint the exact spot. In this scene where Agent J runs to catch up to Agent K, look in the background on the right-hand side. You can see that building off in the distance.
So what are you gonna say tonight?
Don't worry.
No, I'm very worried. This is important.
I'm hungry. You hungry?
K.
Even though for the most part this place still looks the same, a lot has definitely changed. For instance, the bay doors that can be seen here, they're now storefronts. There's no stores in it right now, but there are all these little shops and restaurants here. Like this place here. Does it say always best non-dairy ice cream? Dairy-free frozen dessert. Well, there's been a bit of change of plans. A plot twist, if you will. That's what Jessica and I call this. What I wanted to show you guys, where I wanted to take you next, sadly we can't get there. They called, they canceled, they said we'd love to have you back at a different time. So we're gonna find something else to do. Even though it's not raining, let's see if we can find some interesting street art here in downtown Los Angeles. This angel might be a little hard to see because of the sunlight. I'm really hoping that it translates. I can't see the screen. But it's massive, look at that. In fact, this whole side of this building is one giant mural. Here's another angel right here, close-up shot of it. The side of this building caught my eye. Look at this. Those characters have got to be from something. From what, I don't know. It kind of reminds me of Warcraft. You remember the game Warcraft? And it just goes on and on and on. Definitely reminds me of the game Warcraft, but also the animated cartoon Gargoyles. I'm gonna walk further back to get a better look at this wall. I'm digging this little walkway though. See what I mean? There's beauty in architecture. This grated wall's kind of cool. All right, so let's see what we got. Got some sort of, I'm gonna call him a space yak, or like a heavy metal yak playing guitar. And right over here, that dude with the ponytail is like a samurai ogre. Reminds me of Mortal Kombat. And this is kind of cool. And the fact that it's so massive is the real selling point for me. You just never know what you're gonna find whenever you choose to explore your own backyard. I mean, we do a lot of research, but sometimes it's just nice to just kind of grab the camera and just go. And whatever you find, you share. Check this out, a place called Pizza Nista. It's like a Joan Jett rock and roll and vegan pizza place. That's pretty freaking cool. Now let's get a closer shot at some of these murals. I honestly don't know how I'd feel about vegan pizza, but I'd give it a try, mainly because it's Joan Jett. Regardless how you or I feel about pita, the thing that makes me the happiest about this place is that it's something unique. It's not your Domino's or your Papa John's or your average chain pizza. It's just something cool and unique, and it stands out. It's LA. So today didn't really go as planned, which is okay. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes you kind of have to just roll with it. At least we got to visit a filming location from Men in Black Part 3. With that being said, till next time, thank you for joining us on another Grimm adventure. Happy Halloween.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here.
Wherever I come, bad luck is coming my way. Wherever I go, hard luck is there to stay. Good luck never stays a day. Bad luck's always coming my way.